Opera Colorado is kicking off its new season with an old favorite, Verdi's La Traviata. Thank you for helping me pronounce that. Another outstanding Opera Colorado production. So joining me now is Barbara Lynn Jamison, General Director and CEO of Opera Colorado, and Sarah Gartland, who sings the Violetta. So thank you so much both for being here. And actually, you're giving me a lesson in opera behind the scenes here.
Yeah,
I'm excited to learn more. Yes. Okay. So Barbara, why did Opera Colorado decide to perform this particular one?
Well, La Traviata is one of the most famous operas that is really in our repertoire. So we always want to bring it around when we can. And we think it's something that even though you might not have ever been to an opera, you will probably recognize some of the tunes from it. And certainly the story, Moulin Rouge, Pretty Woman, really all have La Traviata ties to it. So it's a very familiar story.
Okay, yeah. I love it. Maybe keeping it a little bit more easily accessible for the opera.
Yeah, totally.
People think it's a little stuffy, but you're making it not so stuffy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we were talking about this, Sarah. Tell us a little bit about the Violetta.
Yes, Violetta, she's a very independent woman living in the 19th century in Paris. Very popular girl, but is really seeking out and wishes for herself deep, true love, but doesn't think that it's actually possible. And then she finds someone to fall in love with and has to sacrifice everything, and unfortunately has a very sad ending, but a beautiful love story with incredible tunes.
I feel like it's not an opera or anything super dramatic if there's not a tragic ending.
That's totally true.
Yes. Okay, so Barbara, we're talking about this. Opera Colorado is celebrating some major milestones this year, and you have some new things as well. What's happening?
Yeah, we perform at the Ellie Caulkins Opera House. It's a beautiful house, and we're so fortunate to have it here in Denver. It's celebrating its 20th anniversary.
Unbelievable.
It's the 10th anniversary of our music director, Ari Pelto, and it's actually my first season here. So it's a very exciting year for us, and we're really excited to also bring in newcomers, other people who want to come in for the first time. We're offering pay what you wish ticketing pricing.
Yes.
So we just want everybody to experience opera, and we just have such great opera here in Denver.
That is so wonderful to be able to attend something that can be expensive. So, okay, so I want to go back to you, Sarah, real quick. Tell us what you find most inspiring about singing Violetta. I just love the name. I want to say it all.
I know, isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
This is one of the most challenging roles, both technically in singing and also emotionally on stage. But I love that I get to do both of those while I'm singing the role. So I think she's just juicy and incredible, and telling that story and bringing that to, the public here is a real gift and privilege, and I can't wait.
Yeah. I love it. And I want to ask really quickly, I was wondering for opera singers, how did you discover that this was inside of you?
I've always been dramatic, and I've always loved to sing. I actually started in musical theater, but it was my teacher in college, actually, who steered me towards opera. And I love it because it's a full orchestra. The costumes are incredible. It's a whole team of people. It's live. It's not a recorded track of music, so it's thrilling, and you get to sing super high notes and super low notes and experience every single emotion on stage. And yeah, it's pretty neat.
And they don't use microphones either. They learn to sing without microphones, so it's fascinating.
It is fascinating. That's why I wanted to ask, like, this is inside. How would you know? It's until it comes out. So wonderful. So if you want to see Sarah as Violetta, and of course Barbara here, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
We want to, for being here. Opera Colorado's production of La Traviata is coming up November 1st, 4th, 7th, and 9th at the Ellie Caulkins Opera House, and we have a link to get tickets at cbscolorado.com.